Hi, Nisa here. Welcome to my channel. I hope you're all living your pura vida, pure life to the fullest. Today I'm doing just that. Welcome back. In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to make a screen recording. I am using my MacBook Air, and we're going to use QuickTime Player. As you're watching the video, if you find the information helpful, please help me by dropping a like. Now to start, you'll need to open QuickTime Player, and there are a few different ways you can do that. You can bring up the spotlight, or you can use our shortcut key, and you can key in QuickTime Player, and it's coming up for me already. First one, which is the actual app, and you can select enter. Once it opens up, you can cancel to close out of this screen, and now you have your menu at the top. So the first thing I would want to do is to bring up my on-screen controls, and you can do this by pressing 3 keys at the same time, and those keys are Shift, Command, and the number 5. Now, if I were to select record entire screen, once I selected, my pointer becomes a little camera. If I select record selected portion, it is basically just like a little hand. Now, as you can see here, it selected a portion of my screen. So if I were to start recording at this point, it's going to just record this area here that has been highlighted. Everything else that's darkened will not show up in the recording. And I'll show you how that looks. So this is what we call a recording a selected portion of your screen. So I'm gonna select record. It is recording. Once I am done, you can bring up the on screen controls again, and that is our shortcut. You can use Shift, Command, and the number 5. And then what you can do here is just stop your screen recording. If you didn't want to bring up the on-screen menu, you could just have gone up to the top and stopped recording. Thumbnail. I'm going to double click, and it basically saved the 18 seconds that I recorded. So I'm going to play it for you now. Recording. Once I am done, you can bring up the on-screen controls again, and that is our shortcut. You can use Shift, Command, and the number 5. And then what you can do here is just stop your screen recording. Okay, and that's of course when I stopped recording. So I'm gonna go ahead and send this to trash. If I wanted to trim it, I could have done that. I can also share it, and I'll show you a little bit more as we go through our video. So I'm gonna just go to trash and open up QuickTime Player one more time. I have now the app on my dock. Again, click on cancel to close out of this. Say I didn't want to record the dock, I can just bring this and you just drag. You click on it first, and then you drag to whatever area of your screen you want to record, and then of course you would start recording like we did before, and that's pretty much a portion record. Right now, let's say I wanted to record my entire screen. I don't have to drag it over. I don't have to do that. Instead, I can just select record entire screen. Okay. What I would do from here, you can select record, and it'll start to record like it did before. Now, when I'm ready to end, if I don't want to bring up the on-screen controls, I can just go right up here, select that, and then it stops that recording for me. Here's my thumbnail. I can double click, and I can play the 12-second video for you like it did before. Now, when I'm ready to end, if I don't want to bring up the on-screen controls, I can just go right up here. Okay, and now I am done with that, and to trim. And if you're done, of course, trash if you just don't want to keep this. You have an option to send it through email, message, AirDrop, for example. First 3 options here allow you to capture an entire screen. You can also capture a selected window if you like, and you can also capture selected portion. One thing you can also do is while you're recording, you can capture a screen. So this is how we do it. We would go ahead, select record. and then we will bring in, and as you can see, I'm recording a portion, right? And then we would bring in our controls again, so Shift Command and then the number 5. And then on here, you'll notice we have an option to capture. So if you select capture, it will also take a screenshot. So here it is, and if you like, you can edit your screenshot, and after, for example, if you're using iMovie, you can just drop that in. Right, now that we've covered our recording and also our screen capture, we're gonna move to options. Down into 4 different sections. The first one, you can choose where your recordings are automatically saved. They can go into your desktop, documents, mail, messages, QuickTime Player, or another location. Now for today, I'm leaving it at desktop. It was just easy for me to find and quickly decide if I wanted to trim the video, delete it, or share it. Now, the second option we have is timer. So timer, you can choose when to begin your recording. It could be immediately, which I leave it to none, or you can set it to 5 seconds or 10 seconds. Now for microphone, to record your voice or other audio along with your recording, you would choose the microphone. For now, I'm just choosing the MacBook Air microphone since I don't have any other microphone attached. And this is basically recording audio directly from my laptop. Now, the 4th section here, we have 3 different options. So we have show floating thumbnail. You can choose whether to show the thumbnail after you've stopped recording. And it appears briefly in the lower right-hand corner. I know you have all seen that before, and I can quickly show you now. So if you click record, and then you go ahead and stop, this is the thumbnail. No longer a thumbnail, it is now saved to my desktop. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and move this to trash and back to options. So I like to show the floating thumbnail. Now remember last selection. So for example, if you are completing a portion record, when you select remember last selection, as soon as you launch QuickTime Player, it will automatically have that selected for you. And then I also like to select show mouse clicks to click through the recording. You can record as long as you have space available to store your video file. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, let me know by smashing that like button. Hi, Nisa here. Welcome to my channel. I hope you are all living your pura vida, pure life to the fullest. Today I'm doing just that.